Welcome to the Jackdaw podcast.
This is the 6th episode of the Super Soft Eating Party. I'm your Dungeon Master, Casey Dawson, and with me tonight I have Umbra, played by Chad Carr.
Guys, it's October.
Drew Thunderjaw, played by James Mullen.
Halloween is over. Shut your horn on.
Rarikir, played by Jay Small.
I just love it for the beer.
Erasmus Theodore Marinos, played by Jack.
Yep.
So, last time we were together, you all weren't quite yourselves. You were playing different characters, no matter how crappy they were, from your original character.
Oh, they were awesome. I
So,
loved it.
Thank you.
That was sarcastic.
Right.
What a load of shit.
Sarcastic. It's a bit of a no, it hasn't.
You guys had all kind of went to bed anticipating on waking up and going about your daily jobs. Erasmus, through the night, had a nightmare of hags. The house wasn't quite the same, and then he kind of saw ghosts of the past from previous sacrifices that his character has made. When he woke up, he had seen a woman standing over his bed, and she had sent what I believe it looked like a bat, and it had like a little eye necklace on it.
I think so.
And it went out the window, and then she followed after. And then you guys came in and checked on him. And everyone went back to sleep. So it's the next day. What do you guys want to do? Let's start with Umbra.
I'm gonna wake up. That's how you start a day.
Yeah.
and then fill your chamber pot.
Throw it right on the street.
Put on a little makeup.
Grab a brush.
I'm gonna.
It's fine. At work, you can just take time.
Yeah. I'm gonna go downstairs and probably start fixing something to eat.
Alright, are you cooking just for yourself?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Brew.
I wake up,
Yep.
realize that I have run out of corn,
Okay.
and go in my guard uniform.
Alright.
Uh-oh. Sounds
So
like
you have your guard uniform on, you go upstairs, are you going to wait to eat, or are you going to try to go straight there?
I'm gonna grab like some kind of raw like material that he has and eat it on my way.
Just like breaking eggs into a cup.
Something.
I can cook those for you real quick.
No, it's good.
You can
All
have
right.
an egg sandwich.
Bef-
Those been
Before we continue on with your character,
Well, I said I'd head out. Or just
yeah, you head out, and then we'll pick. Look on the map and figure out what guard post or like where the guard post is. You like check in at, and then let's get to Rarikir.
So I'm gonna wake up, come downstairs, and
You're able to see Gru leave
see Relief in his
in his guard uniform.
guard uniform. So I'll go in and see what Umbra's doing, what he's fixing for breakfast. What are you fixing?
Right now you see him just chopping some ham really thin and throwing it in a pan. I don't know if bacon's a thing, so
That would be
Sure.
really
I
good.
mean, it's just a cut of meat.
And it's smoked and spiced or whatever.
yeah. And then he's also cracked some eggs, sliced some bread.
Oh, but that would make a very good. I don't have a name for it, but it's like egg smashed together, is what I call it.
Eggs smashed together, folded into bread.
Yeah, like I'm sure there's a shorter name for that meal somewhere, but I don't know it.
All right.
So I'm gonna like say, hey, can you fix me one of those? I'll get some I'll get some juice.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna finish piling mine up and walk away. I'll be like, "You want to make it? It's over there." Then I go to the counter and start eating mine.
I'd start making my breakfast.
Erasmus.
I'm gonna wake up.
It's a good thing. It's a trend.
Yeah. Is everything in my room the way it was the night before I went to bed?
Yeah, everything seems to be in order. Nothing seems like it was actually taken.
Okay. I will get up and I will open the door and stick my head out and look down the hallways. Is it clear?
Everything.
Nope. 14 hags.
So everything. There's no like mist in the air. You don't see anything in the corners of the ceiling. Everything looks how you feel like it's supposed to look.
Okay. I will walk down the floors of Grayscale, and I will go into like the main area.
Okay. So when you walk down from the third floor to the second, you see where that hag was like once digging that action floor. You see the stairwell that you're familiar with being there, still there for now.
Is the axe still there?
No.
Just to freak him out, there's an axe.
The stairwell still there?
The stairwell that was supposed to be there
Is
when
there
you're
now?
awake is there.
Oh, okay. All right. I will continue down.
So you go down. You see Umbra cooking or
No, I mean,
getting ready.
I got like half a sandwich in my mouth. I'm like, "Hey, you doing okay?
Yeah.
Rough night?"
Mine, I should be finishing in the kitchen.
Yeah. I'll go into the kitchen, and I will grab Rear Kier's sandwich, and I will say thanks, man, and I will go into the front room, the main room.
You're a dick. And I'll start fixing another sandwich.
I'll yell at you, be like, "Can you bring hot sauce?"
And I'll look at Rear Kier and I'll say, "Could you bring some hot sauce when you're finished?"
No.
And then I will go into the main room. And,
Okay. You see Leaf standing, like, cleaning one of the tables off. And he's like, "Oh, hey, here, take a seat here."
I'll take a seat there. And where is Umbra compared to where I'm at?
I'm just sitting at the bar.
Is that where I'm at now?
You'd probably be at one of, like, the tables.
Okay.
Which table you want? There's one.
Sure, it doesn't matter. It's not important.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting at the bar.
Wait, you don't want to sit in a corner? That's
Yeah.
away from everybody else?
Is there? I don't think there's a table in the.
There's a table that's kind of off.
You can drag one to the
Yeah.
corner.
Actually, there is a corner table.
Yeah, I'll take a corner table.
Okay.
Oh, I got eyesight of you.
So you guys are just gonna eat breakfast and then figure out what you're doing for the day.
When they come in, as I'm eating, I'm gonna look at them and I'll say, "What's the name of that goblin? What's his name?
Skitch, Scratch,
Skeech.
Scritch?
Scallywag.
Scritch?
It's
Skeet,
Scritch.
skeet.
So
Skibble.
about killing Scritch.
About killing Scritch.
I'm going by this time.
Yeah, you're.
When do you guys want to do that?
Not right. I mean, we gotta.
Like next thing I want to do
I was gonna
is
say,
get
we
some
gotta-
damn supplies.
I'm about to say we gotta apprehend the one guy, but I don't think all our funds are at the best.
Yeah, I feel like we need to intercept the wagon of supplies. How many days are we from that? There.
We're still like 6 days because it resetted. It's only been like a day since it would.
Yeah, I mean, you guys could do some of your like regular work until
So we
then.
got time then
Yeah, we got
to
Yeah,
kill
you
Scritch.
kill Scritch.
Well, what I need to know. So, what do you guys know about Gru?
His room's in the basement.
Where is
So-
Gru?
I saw him leaving, and he was wearing a City Watch uniform.
I think he said something about fun. I don't know.
Do you think he
Let's
works
pay
for the
attention.
city guard?
That's I'm wondering. Do you guys know if he works for the City Watch?
I don't know.
Because if he does, I need to talk with him for a little bit.
Well, he left about half hour ago, 45 minutes.
Well, if we've got plenty of time, I'll catch him when we get back. I just wondered if you guys knew anything.
Let's say I kind of want to get some money and start straightening this place up. So I think I'll go.
I think that we
The
should.
component. What's the bar I work
The
at?
component pouch?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that we should wait to fix up the bar until we kill Scritch
I'm
because
already
it
going
could
upstairs.
get messy.
I already finished my meal. I'm going upstairs.
Alright, so while you guys continue on this conversation, you guys can decide on what your next actions are going to be. Just so you're aware, you do know that Scritch works for Xanathar, so getting to Xanathar's lair is probably where Scritch is.
And we can't get there until we can't get in the door
so-
until we complete the one job, the getting the prints or whatever.
Right.
Let's get to Gru. Gru, you head to your local outpost, and then you're greeted with random guard number 5.
Oh, he doesn't like that one.
No.
That
That
one
would have been number 4.
That one always talks bad about the weather. It's
Yeah.
always snowing.
The winter this year is mighty cold.
Says you.
Aye, sir. Aye, it's quite cold. How
The winter's already came.
where have you been?
Some things came up that I had to take care of.
Or down, should we say. We tried to stop by your, let's say house. We tried to stop by your house and it's collapsed.
Yeah, so I did acquire a new residence.
Oh, glad you could make quick residence in this time. You know, you're always welcome to stay at our rookie quarters.
Yeah.
He's a rookie?
We've
Or did
been
he say
looking for you. We
Wookiee?
actually have some work that needs taken care of, and you seem the man for the job.
That's why I'm here.
Let me, well, you know where the captain is.
Let me lead you to the captain. You know where he is.
Is
this guy the rookie?
This cold's getting to me.
Fucking frostbite.
I can't leave my post. I forgot. As much as I want to go inside to warm up.
Here, let me show you where he is.
So
Through the door.
stop talking to him as he's like saying,
Well,
explaining this,
have a good day.
and walk past him through the entrance into the barracks.
So you go into the barracks area, and then you know where the captain's like office is. And when you go up to it, the door's usually open, and when you look inside, you see like the sword that he has always carried when he was actually on watch, and you see all the like
Does it have a wolf on it?
no. You see all the
No, he has a dire wolf. Get it right.
you see all the adornments.
Sorry, Johnston.
That he was given from all the heads of Waterdeep.
Right.
He's got his armor sitting like on a dummy next to him, but he's sitting at the desk working on paperwork, kind of like grumbling about it.
Okay.
And he looks up, sees you, and he comes over and he gives you a strong handshake.
I give him a strong handshake back.
And he's like, "Brew, it's so nice to see you." And this is like a really big guy, so seeing this
He's
voice.
been working on that all week.
No,
So-
I was actually going to do more of a Mike Tyson-y, but I didn't want to get punched. Like in the future, if I ever meet Mike Tyson. And he ever.
Well, he makes fun of himself anyway, so.
Right?
But yeah, Gru's just like, I hear you have work for me.
He's like, well, yeah. So
Forget about
he
it.
is.
Forget about it.
Come to me.
Seems like the gang's starting to fight a little bit amongst themselves out there in the streets, and we can't have that around here. So, and he hands you a slip of paper, and it gives you directions to the Mule Skull Tavern. It's in the dock ward. And he tells you, he's like, there's recently been some markings from the Zentarums. And, the Zentarums and the Xanathar guilds in that area. It looks like they're fighting over the docks. If you could go over there and just kind of watch for any gang violence where they're doing some repairs on this new bar, that'd be super appreciative. But you might want to take some people with you. We're running a little short on guards. We've had to send some down to Boulder's Gate. And so he hands you this paper.
Yeah, it's crap.
Yeah, I was having issues with that.
So
And then he shows you the door. and
I
he
take
gets
it,
back to his paper.
and how much am I getting paid for this? Because I'm gonna have to split it.
Or not.
You would. It's pretty easy, low tier mission.
No, is it
So it's
breezy?
only about like 10 gold per day.
Okay. So, I'm at the northern side of
Okay.
Waterdeep.
Hold on.
There's a guard station.
And that's like roughly down there where
Here?
that.
So,
Okay.
I'm gonna go down there and then check in and let them know that I've taken the job.
Okay. So while you
To
travel
watch.
on down that way, you're going to take on the job to watch over by yourself?
Yes.
All right. I should probably print you off a new character sheet soon, shouldn't I?
Go for it.
No, let him print himself a character sheet.
Okay, so you head down there and you're checking in with the guard, and you're gonna take on this job of watching over this bar during a gang war
Yep.
by yourself.
Yep.
All right.
What could possibly go wrong?
Dun, dun, dun. Split the party.
Split the party.
Christian knows all about that.
So, all right. Anyhow,
Casey learned that the hard way.
so when you get in to check
I
in,
must have missed that.
the guard down there kind of like looks around. He's like, "So, where are your compatriots?"
The Northern Guard Post didn't list me with any.
Yeah, it looks like they wanted you to grab some people yourself to enlist some.
Into the guard. I'm not a
Not
recruit.
necessarily recruit some, just some mercs.
You guys
They're all
here to
over.
train?
But whatever will be, will be.
Then I need payment up front.
And he's like,
I hope he leaves.
well, we can give you half a day's pay in the morning, and then the evening just stop by and collect the rest. Looks like this is about a 9-day job.
Okay.
So he drops 5 gold on the desk.
I take it,
And
pocket it, and would you like me to start today?
Yeah. That'd be best.
So, I don't know where to get mercenaries from. Can you point me in the right direction? I normally keep to myself or just blow things up.
Your local tavern.
Classic
should-
James.
Is this a Gru?
This is Gru, 100%.
So,
Gru stops like for a second and he looks at the guy and he's like, where do we get mercenaries at?
your local tavern? I mean, it's pretty easy to find people willing to make some money to stand around.
You gonna sit into the component pouch? That's where I'm heading.
Or he could, as a DM, saying he could head back to recruit you guys.
But we don't have a tavern yet.
All right.
How did you not see this coming, DM?
I'm making my way to the component
I've
pouch.
been straight defeated by this group.
Are we done? Sweet!
We win! We beat the dungeon master!
Yay! You wore me down.
Sounds like a really bad 90s Dungeons and Dragons movie.
I mean, there are guards in the monster manual.
Only Jack knows what I'm talking about.
Hey guys, did you know the owls is a
Probably
popular
won't.
Halloween image? In medieval Europe, owls were thought to be witches.
Okay.
To hear an owl's call meant someone was about to die. It's related because it has witches in it.
Okay.
There's witches in this game.
But not right now. There's no witches right now.
Not yet.
So,
I've only got 45 more of those to read out, so.
Let's space them out. Over
all right. So let's go back to
All of them
the.
today.
Let's go back to the Castle Grayscale.
Yep.
All right.
So, let's do Umbra because he's so excited to
Umbra's
be
gone.
talking to
I
us.
was gonna say, I've got my coat on. I've already left.
Okay, so you
I'm
just
heading-
left Castle Grayscale and you're heading down to the
Component pouch.
component pouch.
Dumb name for a bar. Should be called Rabbit Hole, but I'm not gonna say.
That's
it.
our bar.
You
Shut up.
named your own bar the Rabbit Hole.
They can't all be the rabbit hole.
Oh, yes, they can. Franchise.
I like how you think.
Yeah, but not in the same cities.
Why not?
Yeah, how many
It
McDonald's
gets
do we have?
confusing.
How many McDonald's do we have? How many Subways do we have
Right.
around here?
And that's why it gets confusing. Because, hey, meet me at Subway. Which one?
Guess. Just take
You tell
one.
me to meet you at Mugs, I know where you're going.
Straight to hell.
Right. So,
But a bunch.
you begin to travel down towards the component pouch.
Is it a busy day? Is there a lot of people?
Not a whole lot of people out because, once again, still winter, still cold.
Does he see my tracks?
Yeah, you can start to make sense of his tracks.
I'm gonna follow his tracks.
I mean, it's less work you have to do.
You can follow him all the way to the guard shack down south if you want.
Just start following them.
Yeah. Is that
Well, they're
what-
going in the same direction.
Yeah, and then they split off about it.
I mean, they asked about the whole guard thing, so now I'm curious. Like,
So
what
do
is?
you follow him to the guard shack?
Sure, why not?
Okay. So by the time you get there, he's done questioning that guard about where he can hire mercenaries, and you hear hire mercenaries.
And I'm gonna open the door and be like, "Someone say money."
See, He would have pulled that off flawlessly had you not given him so much shit when he wanted to go by himself.
It's fine.
The end notes.
It all works itself out in the end.
I heard money and Gru. What are you wearing?
A guard's uniform. One wears when being a guard.
You're a guard?
Not technically.
Okay. I don't care. I heard money.
So you're. Yeah, I'm going to say you're outside. And the other guards kind of look over in your guys' conversation. And they're like. No.
You speak thieves'
they
Why?
look over,
Because I'm 7 foot and he's
and they see these
7'6".
two big people talking, and they're like, they want to interject and tell you about Gru and what that little like they know, and they're like, we don't want to get involved with this. So they just kind of keep to themselves and just kind of like they're clearly not looking at you. It's very evident that they're looking away from you.
Your friends are rude.
I don't have any friends.
No.
This is art imitating life.
So, I have a contract to stand around and get paid for it.
How much?
2 gold a day.
I don't. What do I
Roll
roll?
an insight.
I was gonna say, is that an insight?
Gru says it
You
just
can-
like that.
You can roll a bluff if you want.
Oh.
Pretty fucking good.
That's not so bad.
I have a 19 total.
Gru has 0 charisma.
So
Plus. So, nothing to bluff.
So 15. So you can tell that he's not being entirely truthful.
Come on.
I mean, I'm getting 10 gold.
So if I help you out, I get half.
Well, They want more than 2 people.
Oh, they want more than 2. What about what's his name? I forget their names all the time.
Are they mercenaries?
I mean, I think
are they mercenaries?
I look at him like, you know what a mercenary is?
No, I don't.
It's a hired hand. So I'm pretty much
yes.
Yes.
Okay. So
You're welcome.
well,
You're welcome.
Let's get back to Erasmus and Rarick here. What would you guys like to do?
Well, so we're not going to kill Scritch because we do not want Xanathar on our bad side, or we don't want to be on his bad side.
Does he technically have a side? He's a floating ball.
Who's Xanathar?
So he's the guy that hired us. Oh, you weren't with us. You went up and did your little magic thing with
Scritch?
Scritch. Yeah, you and Scritch had your private time. While you guys were doing that, we went and killed a bunch of mercenaries and guards that were
Allegedly.
Why
Allegedly.
didn't you come get me?
well, we had to move fast, and you and Scritch, you guys were like involved, so we left that alone.
You guys were talking.
So basically,
in your room. We don't know what
we
happened.
worked for Xanathar, more or less. So killing one of his underlings would be bad for us right now. And I'll say right now because later, I'm with you. He's a dick.
Your sandwich is good.
I know. I made it. No hot sauce.
Mm. So
everybody else is out earning coin. I could go see if I need to turn a couple tricks. I could probably make, 50, 60 coin.
I mean, that's what you want to do.
That's what I do for a living.
You're a prostitute?
I am.
Oh man, I'm missing
This is actually the most character development that's happened.
I'm missing this conversation.
You are.
So,
Here I am.
So what do you do to make extra coin?
sometimes I work.
Sometimes I work.
What work is what?
I work at a curiosity shop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I have some stuff. It's pretty cool.
Do you know the name of the curiosity shop that you used to work at?
What was the name of it?
I thought it was the curiosity
No,
shop.
I text you it, and then I forgot what I wrote. Do you remember what I texted you?
I forgot as well.
So that means you could say literally anything and it would be right.
The purple nipple.
It's the purple nurple
Uh-huh.
curiosity shop.
You know,
Well, now I'm curious.
So, you do know you had a direct competitor with Zababwa,
Mm.
who also likes
Bless
purple
you.
things.
Yeah, so that's what I do sometimes.
Ah, score.
Yeah.
I bet you get all kinds of interesting people in there.
I don't really care about the people. It's mostly what they bring in.
Is that here in Waterdeep?
Yeah.
Can we go check it out?
I mean, I thought you were going to work.
I don't have to. That's the great thing about being a prostitute.
Work goes with you.
I might find a customer on the way.
Touche. Let's go.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
So, you head towards your old establishment that you were at. And you used to work for someone there.
Mm-hmm.
So you were the one who brought in a lot of customers, and you actually had been the one who actually purchases a lot of the trinkets with this guy's money. But you had basically ran the face of the shop. And when you were disappeared during one of your sacrificial times, all those trinkets that were once in that shop ended in your room because you felt like you owned them. So when you get there, you actually see that the shop is barren and just like has a closed sign like up, like no more business. Like,
So it looks like we're closed.
That makes it tough to earn some coin.
But there's an
Yeah,
available
but-
shop.
So, want to go back home?
Yeah, I was hoping to see something I might be able to use later in here, but
We didn't sell that kind of stuff.
no, not for my job.
Oh.
For my, let's call it a hobby.
So, are we walking back to the house?
Yeah, back to Castle Grayscale.
So as we walk back, I'm gonna ask you. So, like, when you're done with your job, like, I mean, these people are tired, yeah?
Yeah. Well, if I do my job right,
Do you do your job right?
I'm the best at what I do.
Interesting. So, like, where do you usually pick up people at?
Well, so they pick me up. There is a board right in the middle of town where I just have a flyer and they write their name and address and then I go.
Is there anybody on the flyer right now?
I don't know. We can go check it out.
Let's go
you know,
check.
so all right, that's good enough for funsies. You two are like walking back up the main street,
Mhm.
and you're almost, you're just past the Market District, which is in the center of the map, and you're almost back to Castle Grayscale. And one of your regulars sees you walking with Erasmus, and he kind of like gives you a nod, and he's like, "Hey," and he like beckons you like over to like this alley.
So, hold on one minute. This guy's one of my regulars.
Why don't you take him back to Grayscale?
Well, let me make sure that's what he wants, and absolutely. It's nice and private, and nobody bothers us.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll meet you back there. Let me get talk to this guy.
Are you bringing him back though?
That's the plan.
Okay. And then I will continue on to Castle Grayscale.
So, talk to.
I take it. Me and him's gonna. One of us is heading back to go get them.
You guys will head back. Yeah, you're gonna be meeting up here in a minute. Rarick here. What kind of person is your regular?
Well, it wasn't a guy until now. Like,
I just assumed it
So-
was. Okay.
No.
DM.
Wait, sorry, no, sorry. I thought it was a guy. The snow was in my face.
So-
Dude looks like a lady. I'm sorry.
I'll go with whatever.
So the
So you decide. Obviously, an
The
orc
creature-
fetish.
The creature? Whoa.
Okay.
Now we're not even sure.
hold on. So the person who beckoned you over, they're very androgynous, high elf.
Okay. Oh yeah, so I'm their dirty little secret.
Yes. And he's like,
I'll tell you mine.
"Who is your friend?"
That's just a guy that I work with when I'm not.
Work. Like, interesting. He's like,
Uh-oh.
I might have enough coin if you think it could be.
It's not gay if you're in a three-way.
Slayer. With enough coin, I'm sure he'd be into it.
I don't like what we might walk into. Not at all.
He, well, I stopped by your usual place, and it seems to, have fallen in upon itself.
Yes, I've relocated to.
What kind of foundations are your guys' place built on? Everything's just caving in.
I had a house of sticks. Shut up.
I mean, I literally had a wall.
And actually, mine was just a lean-to because I have no home, had no home.
So,
So
my
yeah.
God.
So So I say, well, I've got a more permanent residence.
Is it gonna cave in
And-
next? Nope, it's gone. Fuck it, we're gone.
You may know it as Troll Skull Manor, but we've renamed it Castle Grayscale.
Yeah, you would know that your old place, you had built it underneath one of the large statues.
Did the statue fall on it?
Oh,
No,
one of the living statues.
one of these
yeah.
old, the old Tale of the Living statues.
Oh.
You know, there's 8 of them in the city, and they're like 60 feet tall, ish.
Ish.
So,
Are they 60 foot or not?
yes.
59.
Ish. It could be like 57, depends on the sculpt.
We need
Rick, are you counting the tip of the sword or not?
Generally, we like to count the tip. Always count the tip.
Always count the tip.
But
all the way to the hill?
some people
That
were,
goes out to our listeners.
some people were
Always
measuring from the bottom. Some people were measuring from the top. So that's where
Yeah.
the real debate lies.
Right. It's all in how you look at it.
Right? So this guy's like, oh, this sounds dangerous. And he
Oh,
gets like a
God.
little shiny like glint. And then he's like, lead the way.
Just follow me.
Okay.
That way.
I've come to a conclusion. We're either going to walk into a 3-way or join an orgy. That's the 2 options that's coming up right now.
He's going to be covered in blood, and Jay's going to be like,
Covered in sand.
what the fuck just happened?
So
Well, I have some inklings about this guy. Like,
Let's.
I've had enough
Do
conversations.
you like your
with him.
client?
you've only
I like the coin.
Jay, the person, whenever you told me your character was a prostitute, you never specified.
No, and that's
And
fine.
so I'm like, all right, I'll give
Coin
him a
is
little
coin.
mixture, right?
Yeah.
So
Wait, is this my rogue? The one that would sleep with anything?
Basically, anything with an orc fetish.
so
You would have slept with my rogue. Because he didn't care.
so, you guys are about 40 feet back, and you see Rarick here walking with a high elf.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
But you guys are getting closer and closer to the
It's a great
I mean,
step.
I'm sure
Grayscale.
one of his steps is like 2 of mine. Or the opposite.
mine.
One of my steps.
I was
Only
saying,
a
me
foot
and you.
shorter.
Yeah, he's not much shorter.
And
And I
high
believe
elves
you
are
guys
tall.
actually have the same speed.
We do.
So while your steps
now.
might be a touch bigger, he walks a little bit faster to make compensate.
So it maintains.
Yeah.
But he's also walking with a high elf, like noble.
They have 30.
Yeah.
They have
Like-
30-foot speed too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sure he's like.
Oh yeah, arm wrapped around like.
No, it's his secret. He's probably got his hood up, and he's like,
So yeah, I mean, you might be like, let's.
not where we live. I
let's
don't think it's
bring
like
this
a shivering.
So, you get to Castle Grayscale, and he walks in the front entrance, and he's like, "Oh, this needs some work."
you said you like dangerous.
And you just like got him all red and flustered.
Uh,
Am I red and flustered right now?
I'm working on it.
So
Wait, are you the high elf?
go on.
And
So,
close it.
so I yell up at, I just forgot his name again.
Erasmus.
Erasmus. Yeah.
I have trouble with all your names.
I have them
Except
in
yours.
notes.
Erasmus, when you came in,
Mhm.
where did you go?
I sat at a table in the corner.
Okay, so he
Yes.
has
Oh, so
No,
okay, and
literally.
there's Erasmus. I say, hey, Erasmus.
I need a pencil because I'm just going to
Yes.
put Erasmus tape.
So we have a business
Here you
proposition
go.
for you.
I don't know how it
Name your
smells.
price.
It's right there.
For what?
His name
For
is
what?
right there.
Oh God.
what?
We're role playing over here, and you guys are just fucking up.
Yeah.
turning each other off. So,
So.
I mean, that's what
Right.
you're getting ready to do. So
okay, rewind. I said, Erasmus, we have a business proposition for you. What's your price?
For what?
For what?
Well, why don't we go discuss this somewhere more comfortable?
Are you good with that? Sure.
So where do you want to lead him?
Back to your room?
Erasmus shakes his head. No.
Not Gru's room, because I'm pretty sure he'll kill you. So.
Alright, well, so we'll go back to my room. That's
What
fine.
is this high elf wearing?
Nothing in a minute.
Have you ever sacrificed an eye before?
So
Let me check my
See-
little black book.
he's wearing probably like a purplish tunic with like some red lining to it. You don't see any like gold latches or anything like that. It looks like it's all made from cloth still, but they do look like fine clothes.
You're talking like silk?
His underclothes
Mithril?
would be like stuff.
Because high elf.
So he's just wearing like clothes, like nice clothes.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
let's
it's
go to your
mithril
room.
and it's a
Alright,
high elf,
so
there's all-
we'll head up to
Gru
my
has
room. Insert the coin.
Oh, that's interesting.
This place is full of surprises.
Okay. And so you all go into the room.
I would like to stand at the doorway.
All right, you stand at the doorway. And then
I would like to when the elf gets naked.
Well,
All right.
No, so we're not that far. Like, are you coming? Or?
I can I just watch for a second? I'm kind of a little nervous.
No,
I'm into it.
Well, there's a chair in the corner.
Okay.
Does it say watching chair?
You guys start about your business.
I would like to cast Hex onto the elf.
Okay. What does that read exactly?
It's a bonus action.
Yeah.
I place a curse on the creature. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic to the target whenever you hit it with an attack. Also, choose one ability when you cast the spell, and the target has disadvantage on the ability checks. I would like to choose Dexterity.
Okay.
And do I see him cast Hex? Is it an invisible spell? Is it like, do I need to do a perception
Do you
check?
have to do? Do you have to do
It's
like
vocal,
hand?
isn't it?
It is a. It's got voice, somatic, and material. So yeah, you're gonna. Well, I have my thing, so it would just be voice and somatic.
Yeah. So he has like his.
Yeah.
aura.
Okay. So I see. There is a spell cast.
Oh.
And-
So he is so involved with Raricure that he doesn't notice anything.
I can just see. No, this is what I can see. I can see your
Give
character
me
going up,
a
doing it on his back.
perception with disadvantage.
What does that mean?
You roll 2, take the lowest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
2d20, take the lowest.
2d20 lowest. So that would be a 14.
Could have got rid of that. The low one. The other one. Been
So 14. You probably don't exactly like. You might notice him muttering, but you're not exactly sure what it is. Is your orb like out, or do you?
Oh
have,
yeah, because I'm doing Eldritch
So
Blast
you
right
see
now.
his orb like starting to light up.
I'd like to cast Eldritch Blast, please.
Never mind. We're gonna walk into some weird.
So cast Eldritch Blast.
Technically,
Oh,
doesn't he
shit.
get advantage because he's diagonal from a person?
Yeah, it's a ranged spell attack.
Oh, I mean, still, he's blinded. It's like
15.
a sneak attack.
That'll hit.
I mean, you're hitting an unarmored,
An unarmored.
naked man.
In the back.
That's 1d10 plus 3, so that's 12 plus a d6 of necrotic. So that is 17 points of damage.
Okay. Do you want to do lethal?
Oh, I want him fucking dead.
Oh, so you want to kill him now?
Yeah.
Okay. So Raricure,
I
while
came here
you
to
guys
party.
This is not how you guys party.
are exactly whatever it is you guys were doing. I guess before I got too far, you hear the sound of the Eldritch Blast, and the elf's body is pressed up against you because it pushes 10 feet.
Whoa!
Well, if I choose
Whoa!
to, and I choose to.
Whoa! This is getting hardcore.
And so, at first, you're a little confused on whether it was like a final harumph but then his body just kind of limps down.
That's not the only thing that went limp.
So
it stays.
He's dead.
Okay.
So
Everything else is
that
limp.
rigor mortis for a minute.
Is he? So he's dead,
Yeah.
and he's naked. I'm gonna walk.
like,
I'm gonna walk.
What the fuck, dude?
I thought you were down with this. And then I will grab him by his, like, the dead elf's legs, like,
Okay.
so they're behind me, and I'm going to start dragging his body out of the room.
And I'm like, next time, tell me first.
But all the clothes are like fine
Well,
and left, and they weren't damaged.
So yeah, and I'm gonna see what gold this high elf has on him.
You find,
Do we come walking in as you're dragging a body? Like
15
we don't
gold.
ask.
All right.
and you get a fine set of clothes if you.
So as I'm grabbing his legs and pulling him, like, off the bed, and he's, like, thump onto the floor,
Yeah, and
I'm
then-
going to say, so, like, remember when we were at the Yawning Portal?
Yeah.
You were talking about your family. As I'm standing there with, like, these fucking naked elf behind me.
Yeah. So, dude, you obviously have some shit to do.
Well, I was just kind of curious. We never had a chance to, like, talk about it, and I figured this was like a good time as any.
You
Hold
finish up.
on. I want this to go on.
It's as good as time as any, I figure.
You
It's
finish
a
up,
good time.
and I'll meet you downstairs for a pint, and I will tell you exactly.
Are you
what
sure?
I'm sure. I'm gonna.
I mean,
I'll split
I mean,
whatever
I
gold
know-
I find with you.
I know you were, like, having a
I'll
moment,
be
and, like,
down.
I know I'm not, like, good at, like, the social thing very much, but I thought that maybe, like, you just felt like you wanted to talk about it, and so, like, I'm trying to work on that. So is that something you want to talk about?
Well, I'll talk about it. But,
Well, I mean,
I don't
I'm
want to do it
here.
while you got the. I mean, look.
This is cool.
I can see him drop the feet and then go sit in the chair
Yeah.
like, no, we can talk now.
Let's go down and have a pint then.
Oh,
Because I'll need a pint. Because it's a story.
after you.
So, as you're descending the steps,
And I'm like, aren't you gonna take him up to your room?
can you give me one?
Street check. Is that?
I want just a really easy dex check.
There's no such thing as an easy check for me on this table.
It has a low DC. Let's say.
It's
How low?
5 plus that will be a 7. I hope
Okay,
that's fucking
so-
super easy.
As you're walking down the steps with this body behind you, you stumble a little bit,
Hmm.
and you would hear, and as you guys enter in, you hear thud, 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 and then just
What was that?
like, so you're able to like recatch your feet.
Oh, okay. So the body just slides down by itself? Like, do I like
No,
Do
you
we
still
see this?
kind of like you
Oh,
use
okay.
it to like counterbalance yourself
Oh,
and
okay.
catch, but yeah, you're all right.
Oh
Okay.
wait, the best part is they hear the.
I'm walking, like, dragging this dead body, and I'll say, hey, guys.
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Hey,
Oh, you guys had fun.
Rarick here, how much clothes would you like to have on at this moment?
I've at least put on the fine elves, the fine
Just the robe.
the robe from the high elf.
Okay, so you have his robe on and probably your pants still.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right. So that's what you guys want.
I will
to do?
drop the guy's legs, and I'll be like, where'd you guys go?
So I walk in and look at you and I'm like, Elf, if you want to bring a dead body into the place, please keep it hidden from public eyes.
He wasn't dead when he came in, technically.
What?
Can I use your oven?
I don't have
The
enough-
furnace.
The furnace goes throughout the whole place.
So we don't
and
have.
if you throw a body in it,
It's gonna
make
stink
the whole place
the whole
look like a dead body.
Do we need to build you an oven?
However, I have a table.
I just need to do, like, a quick ritual, and then, I mean, you can have him.
It's big enough for a ritual, so yeah.
Oh, okay, so I will grab him by his leg. Is it down in your room?
So
Do you need a hand? I'm pointing at you. Do you need a hand?
I mean, sure.
I don't care, dead body.
So who wants to get in on lowering the dead body down to the?
I'm actually just going to drag him to the steps and just, like, kick him in.
I'm
So, I'm gonna stop him.
pints.
I'm gonna be like, hold on, let me do it, and I
Okay.
take the dead body down.
Are you gonna let him, or do you want to?
Well, I mean, I'm going to drop him, and I'm sure, like, you see my foot getting ready to kick, and you stop me, and I'll like, okay.
So you two got the body?
Yeah, and I get 4 pints and start filling them up with meat. And lay them out on the bar.
All right, and you are downstairs.
Where's the?
So it's like a doctor's table. I can point out to where it's like. So this is the ladder down, and the table is like right between these two.
Right in the doorway.
So like is it near the center, or?
Yeah, through the big arch, it's like right.
So like
It's
near
in
the
between
center
like
of
the
the
support
basement.
beams.
Like, yeah.
So I will, when we get them onto the table, I will light a couple of candles and do like a little prayer, like in front of the body, and then I will get up, blow out the candles, put them back in my robe, and say thanks, and I'll just go back upstairs.
Okay. And I look at the body.
Okay.
I examine it.
All right. Are you gonna stay down here for a while, or are you just gonna be like, it's
just for
fresh
a minute.
enough?
Just for a minute, just to
Okay.
see why it's dead.
Oh, the front of it looks fine. Holy shit! There's a big hole in the back of it.
a little force damage, a little necrotic damage.
You've been familiar with the Eldritch Blast
I've used
before,
Hex.
so you have an idea
Okay,
of
so
what did it.
and I look at like the actual damage to the body, and
Um,
then after I examine that, I'm okay with it for the moment.
so we'll go upstairs and
So you look around my room at all? Do you look around my room? at
Yeah,
all?
I'd like to check. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna check it out a little bit while I'm down there.
So you see like organs and like mason jars like on shelves, and some type of preservative. You notice that there's no like blood stains anywhere in the basement.
well, there are now.
Well, there is from the body, but other than that, like the whole place looks clean.
I'm gonna look at some of your jars with body parts. I'm like, I like your decorating. I have a couple things sort of like that in my room.
I don't remember seeing this in the Martha Stewart catalog.
It's not really decoration. It's for my work.
Oh,
Do you go work?
So I look down. Do I have any blood on me?
You probably don't have any blood because you just help kind of like lower the body down after it's been blasted.
Yeah.
But with his Eldritch Blast, it's probably more of a searing.
Okay.
So the most you would have would probably be like a plus, but depending on how careful you were.
I was trying to be as skillful as
Yeah.
possible.
Some of the blood is just like starting to pour, and so it might be on your shoes if you were too close.
No.
No.
so you're not gonna tell like your people about this, right?
My people.
You're wearing a guard
I mean, you're
outfit.
the city guard. Like, are you
Oh.
cool, man?
I'm not,
Like, no, wait. You got to tell me if you're really.
I'm not really a part of the city guard, so
You have to. It's law. You have
It's
to tell
law.
me.
You have to tell.
Do you work for the city guard?
kind of.
You do.
Yes, technically.
Technically.
Are you gonna rat me out, dude?
For
You
what?
got a narc?
Exactly.
Do you
And I
wanna
want to turn
inside
around
him?
and go. No.
Okay.
Because I can see.
Because he has to tell me.
Yes,
It's the law.
it's the law. Is it written in the law thing? I think.
Can
it
I
is.
take a Chad side note for a second? So I was reading that if you actually want to like hire a prostitute, you go over to him and you ask him to take pictures, because if it's a cop, they're more inclined to be like, "Well, no,"
Mm.
but
Why is that a my side note?
because you're the one who like interrupts with all these side notes, so it's a Chad side note now.
Oh, I thought it was a side note for Chad.
No.
That's
I was
like,
supposed to say, it's like.
Nope, it was a Chad side
no,
note.
I told him about that. It's like I go over like, can I take your picture? Oh, I can. How much? Wait, what?
So I walk back upstairs, satisfied in knowing that he doesn't really work for the city guard.
All right. You go upstairs. Do you sit down to have a drink with Raricure or?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you're like, no.
We're close now.
It was good enough. Like,
So tell me about your dad. And you're talking about your dad, was it, or your family in general?
well, it was my dad. I'll take a drink. So I never really met him. but I do know he is one of the masked lords of Waterdeep.
That's cool.
No, it's not. He's an ass. I want all the lords to die.
Someone say kill?
Well, why do you want your dad to die? Did a god tell you to do it?
Worse, he disowned me.
For what?
So
Is it because of what you do for a living?
what I do for a living is a necessity.
Oh. Because there's no judgment here.
No, once upon a time, I lived the life that everybody dreams of. I lived up there on the hill. But I also like to party. So one time, my family was having a soiree, and I may have chewed too much khat, and perhaps
Cot? Not what you
Oh,
probably
okay.
yes. Out of
I might have chewed too much cot. I was like, what?
Khat, khat. It's a drug. Look it up. So, yes, things got out of hand. Fires were set. Girls were raped, not by me, but by my friends, and I didn't stop them.
So before you go on, like, I'm. How long is it proper for me to sit here and listen to this?
As long as you want, and then I take a drink.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to do this like thing where I'm making friends. So,
Uh,
so, I mean, is it cool? Do I keep listening?
well, all you need to know is I want to kill all the lords of Waterdeep. So this mission that we're on
I'm just
is very
listening,
important.
drinking.
Oh,
And this place, I intend to be the headquarters of
your porn operation. I got you.
no, Assassin's Guild. You were close.
Oh. So you're starting an Assassin's Guild?
That's what I'm using my money for, that we get from this work
So-
we're doing.
Do you mind if I, like, every once in a while, like, I can, like, you know, like we did upstairs?
Hey, if you
So
if you
this is
help
when
me,
Group just comes through and goes, I've never worked on an elf before. They're a little bit different than a human.
I can get you all the elves you want.
What are you working on? Like, what do you work on their thing for?
Testing.
By the way, I don't really care. I'm just trying to be, like, more friendly to everybody.
Oh.
And you're doing a great job,
Hey,
by the way.
Thanks. Thanks.
Like, really.
Thanks.
Great job.
Drink.
Yeah.
Listen to the story.
So why?
For magic stuff.
I do some magic stuff, too.
I bet you guys could probably work together, and I could probably help you both.
Do you know some magic stuff?
No, but I know how to get people.
I do too. It's called opening a bar.
I don't like that many people.
Right. I can get people one at a time.
I don't like
and
a
vulnerable.
lot of people. This is a lot of people.
I can
Right
bring
now.
groups of people in.
I don't like groups.
And then we can get them drunk, and then they can magically just one can disappear. I
So,
don't care as long as I get money.
Just us,
while you
like
guys are
us
talking
five
about
are in
money,
here. That's just what I want. Us
Drew
five.
remembers
Us five.
he was
Leaf.
hired for a job.
Well, wait, hold on.
So
Five.
does the note have like time and locations to go?
Yeah.
Okay. So when's the time and location?
It's like a
When does it start? Today? Tomorrow? Tonight?
yeah, it'd be like late, like tonight, here after a little bit. Like you'd want to get going to go down there soon.
Well, so guys, what I'm proposing is a pact beyond our pact. I think we can
I
all
love
win.
a pact.
I need money.
We can-
I would like.
What
I have
would
a
you
job.
guys join me if I could say I could get you money, I could get you subjects, and I can get you more money,
I was supposed to say you had me at money. Why did you
and
continue?
we can do it all from here. We just need to finish our work with Xanathar.
I want to kill that thing. Screet.
Scratch,
Yes.
skid ball.
I think we can arrange that too.
I'm down.
Sure. Money buys what I need.
Money. That's literally money.
All right, guys. I have a feeling this is the beginning of a beautiful partnership.
So, I have a request from the guard to guard some warehouses where
Yes.
we killed all those guys.
Yeah, all we have to do is stand around.
That
and
would
we
probably behoove us because I didn't clean up the bodies. Did you?
No, but it was there before we got there, so it's fine.
I like the way you think. So I will finish my tankard, slam it down, and be like, let's
I'll
go.
say literally all we have to do is stand around and we get paid.
So as
Yeah.
you guys finish off your drinks before you head out, I think that's where we're going to end this episode. So check us out on YouTube. You can find us on Twitter at Jackdaw Podcast. You can get me personally on Twitter at Church of Timo. James?
Mullen on Facebook.
Jay?
I'm T. Rarick here on the Twitter, and look me up.
I'm on Twitter, but I don't look at it. It's the Chad991B.
And Jack.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Till
Bye.
next time.
Bye.